I'm on the 5th session of questions and answers. And thank you very much for sending in all those beautiful questions and those very heartfelt, intense situations that you need to put across. Thank you for it. In this question from a particular guy, he was married for the past 2 years. Then recently he found out that his wife had an affair prior to the marriage. So he is hurting badly. He felt that she deceived him, she did not tell him about the affair that has occurred prior to the marriage, and he feels very jilted. You have the 7th Lord in the 12th house of the chart. So this means that your partner will be someone who has gone through difficult experience and situation. And because of that, she will make you a good partner. You might have this childhood thoughts that every woman has to be a perfect virgin. And that is not true. Even you didn't know of the situation until she came honest with you, because she loves you so much and she just don't want to live a lie in the relationship. She's even willing to sacrifice that relationship to have the trueness of the marriage and happiness. The big question you should ask yourself is, are you happy with her? Was she a good woman to you? And if the answer is yes, get real, move on with your life. I would prefer a woman of that sort any time in this world than someone who cannot come true. And your woman will be there to do you part. And you should count your blessing rather than be hurting right now. The next question that was put to me, I was actually not interested to marry this man, my husband. He happened to be a well-educated person and a rich person. And my mom told me, listen to me, and you will have a happy life and a good foundation for the future. This is a good man, marry him. So, like all good children, I listened to mom and married him. Now, in the 2 years of marriage, I'm not happy. I felt that I should find my own love and find my own heart rather than following advice of the elder. What can I do, and what is your advice to me? My advice to you is this. I've heard many a time, I didn't marry him for his money. I married him because he had money, and your situation seems to be one of such. You got to ask yourself deep soul-searching question. Is your man good to you? Has he been really compassionate, caring? And if he is, then you will just have to learn to live with the relationship. I have known this for a fact. If your man loves you, or anyone loves you more than you love them, you're the luckiest person on God's earth. They will do everything and anything to make the marriage work, to make it happy, and to give it the quality of life. But if you still find, give it about a year, and if you find that your heart still can't accept the fact of this relationship, then I suggest you move on and make a life for yourself. But I can assure you, on the practical side, you will lose out. But on the romantic side, you'll have a lot of drama, fun, and even a lot of high and lows, a roller coaster time. But if that's what you want, good luck to you. For all of you people who have sent me these emails, I've touched a lottery. Your partner passed away and there are millions in the bank to be collected. I have been chosen by a certain bank that has picked me on the lucky draw, and there are millions in the bank waiting for my acknowledgement. And there are even some who wrote to me that I have something very private to discuss with you. Please do not write to me again. I know where you're coming from, and I do not want to go in your direction. It is not rocket science, but I know I'll be very much poorer being in touch with you than I am now. And I would advise anybody who have received this type of mail to ignore them and put them in the waste bin. My boyfriend and I have always these frequent quarrels of misunderstanding. We never seem to be a couple. There's always that he wants this and that, and I want this and that, and we don't meet eye to eye. Is there a chance in this relationship? Looking at your chart pattern, you are still bonding. Your relationship has not become a substance yet. It is still in the finding. So if I were you, I will keep the situation going until you really know what you want in the relationship. There's a good chance that things may turn around. But the important thing is, you should sit down with him and tell him, which he already knows, that there's too much I and you factor. Why don't we think as an us, a togetherness factor? And if you can do that, then the answer will be found. But you will have to start playing the rightful leading role, in a sense that you got to, when you know he's great in what he does, then don't question him, don't put him down. And if you know what you're great in what you do, then tell him to give you a chance to prove yourself, and time will tell who make good decision on what matter. And that way you will learn to cooperate together to make it a great happening. My name is RoyRugdee from RoyRugdee channel. Cheers.